Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to Power Tutorials. So today we are going to cover the live session of Maths Class 10 CBSE, that is NCERT board, the pair of linear equations in two variables. Just give me 2 minutes, I'm going to check whether audio, video, everything is fine. Just give me 2 minutes, I'm going to check. Okay, so audio is fine and video also is okay. Sorry. Okay, so let's start with one by one all the live questions and homework questions. So in the part 1 to 5, I have covered, like part 1, in the first video I have covered what is a pair of equations. I have also explained what are consistent, inconsistent and dependent, and then we have covered the first method to solve consistent equations, that is getting the single solution. And then we have covered what are the plane of linear equations, and I have explained if it is x equal to 2 is a pair of linear equation one variable, x plus y, x minus y, pair of linear equations two variables. If you have something like this x, y, z, then we call it as pair of linear equations in three variables. So we need to have at least two equations to solve of equations of two variables. Okay, then we also covered conditions to understand whether it is consistent, inconsistent, dependent, that is using the ratios a1, a2 coefficients of x, b1, b2 coefficients of y, and c1, c2 are the constants. So those we have covered few examples, and then we have like I have explained that not only graphically, also have two algebraic methods which are substitution and elimination. So those I have explained while I am explaining exercise 3.2 I solved using substitution, and exercise 3.3 they have covered using elimination methods. Okay, fine. So I think in the part 1 I don't have any homework questions. Okay, so exercise 3.1 started. In part 2 they definitely, I feel, yes, we have one homework question here. Let's solve this question now. So 5 pencils, 7 pens together costs 50, and 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost 46. Find the cost of one pencil and that of one pen. So let's okay, a hint also provided. Pencils is x, pens as y. So what is the first step? I can say pencils as x. Okay, so 5 into x plus pens as y. How many pens? 7 pens. 7y is equal to 50. Second equation, 7 pencils, so 7x plus 5y is equal to 46. This is first equation and this is second equation. We need to solve these two to get our values of cost of each pencil and cost of each pen. Okay, so this they haven't mentioned the method, so we can use any method, but this is belonging to exercise 3.1, so we have to solve it graphically. So graphically the first method we need to get 4 points, so it is 2 points for first equation and 2 points for second equation. So how to get the points? Let's take one box. X, y, same as here. X, y, keep x as 0, get y value, keep y as 0, get x value. This is easy trick. If x as 0, then y becomes 50 by 7. If y as 0, x becomes 10. What about second equation? If x is 0, then y becomes 46 by 5. If y is 0, then x becomes 46 by 7. Okay, so we have to, in the graph sheet, mark first point as 0, 50 by 7, which is something like 7 only, because 49 by 7 is 7. Okay, and the second point 10, 0, and this point 46.40 0, 46.5 is 9.2, and second 7, 6 is 42, so 6.40, 7, 5 is 35. You can assume somewhere here to here. Okay, so in this way, in the graph sheet, mark this line and this line and get the intersecting point, you'll get the solution. Okay, Let's move to another question. Okay. On comparing A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, find out whether lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point are parallel or constant. So we need to just find A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2, and then you can, using the ratios, you can figure out whether it belongs to a intersect at a point that is consistent, parallel, that is no points of intersection, and coincident means all the points are intersecting. Okay. So for this, I'll solve it here itself. Homework question. So A1, A2, I'll write it here. A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2. What is A1, A2? 9, 18, because nothing but the x coefficients. C1, B1, B2, 3, 6. C1, C2, 12, 24. What is A1 by A2? 9 by 18 is 1 by 2. B1 by B2, 3 by 6 is also 1 by 2. C1 by B2, 12 by 24 is also 1 by 2. So where A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. If all three are equal, then the lines are coincident. Okay, if they ask you how many solutions, we have infinite solutions. Let's see the another homework question. This is 10. Here we have two more homework questions on comparing A1, A2, B1, B2 to find out whether the pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So consistents are the ones which are intersecting at one point or coincident, that are consistent, which are parallel or inconsistent. I'll write it again. Consistent means the ones which are intersecting or coincident, whereas inconsistent are the ones which belongs to parallel lines. Okay, so let's solve one by one. I will solve. Okay, so let me take one empty slide. Here I want the point. So let's solve first second question. So what is the second one? 2x minus 3y is equal to 8. Equation second one. 4x minus 6y is equal to 9. 4x minus 6y is equal to 9. So let's write A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. A1, A2, 2, 4, B1, B2, minus 3, minus 6, C1, C2, 8 and 9. A1 by A2, 2 by 4 is 1 by 2, minus 3 by minus 6 is also 1 by 2, 8 by 9 we cannot divide it, so it is 8 by 9. So I can see A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 and not equal to C1 by C2. If this is the case, we call it as parallel lines. If the lines are parallel at all, it is inconsistent. Inconsistent means we cannot find the solution. Okay, let's see the another homework question, fourth one. So I'll write it here. 5x minus 3y is equal to 11. And second equation, minus 10x plus 6y is equal to minus 22. Okay, I'll write it directly. A1, A2, 5 minus 10, B1, B2, minus 3, 6, C1, C2, 11, minus 22. 5 by minus 10, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 6, minus 1 by 2, 11 by minus 22 is also minus 1 by 2. So all three are equal. If all three are equal, I told the lines are coincident. So coincident lines are also considered as consistent. If you want, you can also write it as dependent as well. Dependent means coincident lines are also called as dependent. Okay, let's see the another homework question. Okay, we have two homework questions here. Which of the following linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? If consistent, subtend the solution graphically. Okay, let's solve. So graphically I need a graph sheet, but still I'll try to do it here on the paper. Okay, this is done. Sorry. We are at this part. X minus y is equal to 8. 3x minus 3y is equal to 16. X minus y is equal to 8. 3x minus 3y is equal to 16. For this, let us understand first a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. Because we should only find solutions if it is consistent. If it is not, then no need to solve it. Okay, a1, a2 is 1, 3. b1, b2 minus 1, minus 3. c1, c2 8 and 16. So what is a1 by a2? It is 1 by 3. b1 by b2 minus 1 by minus 3 is also 1 by 3. c1 by c2 8 by 16 is nothing but 1 by 2. So I can say a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2. We call these lines are parallel, and if it is parallel, we don't have solution. It is inconsistent. So no need to solve it using graphically as well. Okay, here itself we can say we have no solution. Okay, let's solve the next one. 2x minus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0. 4x minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is also no solution case. Why? Because I'll write it here itself. For fifth one, it is 2, 4 and minus 2 minus 4 and minus 2 minus 5. a1 by 8 is 1 by 2, b1 by 2 is 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is 2 by 5. So same, no solution. Okay, moving to the next homework question. Some blank pages not required. Okay, so these questions we already covered. Sixth one, seventh is also done. Substitution. Okay, now we are moving to the second topic, which is substitution method, and now we are going to see the homework questions which I have left while discussing 3.1 exercise. Okay, now we are going to solve these two. So let's solve first one. Second question, s minus 3 equal to 3. S minus t equal to 3. And second equation, s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. S by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. We are going to solve using substitution method. Okay, so using first equation, I can write s is equal to 3 plus t. Now we are going to substitute this value in second equation. So this becomes 3 plus t by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. So if I take LCM the whole way, I will get by 6. 3 to 6 plus 2t plus 3t is equal to 6. So 6 plus 5t is equal to 6 into 6 is 36. So 5t is equal to 36 minus 6. 5t is equal to 30. So t value is equal to 6. I got the t value which is 6. Substitute in the first this equation. I will get s value which is 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. So the final answer s and t, s comma t is equal to 9 comma 6. Okay, so one question is done. Hi Sunil, sorry, I just saw your chart. So Sunil, what I'm doing is I have already covered the whole chapter in parts. That is third chapter, pair of linear equations, two variables. So which I have left few questions while discussing. So those questions I'm going to cover in this live session. Okay, if you have any doubts with respect to this chapter, kindly mention in the chat so that I can explain in detail. Okay, so thanks for coming into this live session. Let's solve the second one. The third question, which is 3x minus y is equal to 3. 3x minus y is equal to 3. And second equation, 9x minus 3y is equal to 9. 9x minus 3y is equal to 9. So let's first check whether it is consistent or not. Why? Because let's write a1 a2 b1 b2 and c1 c2, which are another coefficients. a1 a2 is 3 9, b1 by 2 minus 1 minus 3, c1 c2 3 9. a1 by a2 3 by 9 is 1 by 3, b1 by b2 minus 1 by minus 3 is also 1 by 3, c1 by c2 3 by 9 is also 1 by 3. Hence, if all three are equal, we say it is coincident and we have infinite solutions. So no need to solve this question. You can directly say these are consistent lines and dependent lines. Hence, it has infinite solutions. Okay, so those two homework questions are done. Let's move to the next questions. Homework. Okay, we have one more homework. 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 is equal to minus 2. 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 is equal to minus 2. X by 3 plus y by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. X by 3 plus y by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. Okay, so let's solve this. So I already provided the hint in the previous while I'm explaining. I told you the hint is you have to take LCM. Okay, by taking LCM we'll get some easy method. So how to take LCM? Simply just, so here it is LCM is 6. So this becomes first equation. If I take LCM as 6, this becomes 3 into 3, which is 9x, 5 2s are 10y is equal to minus 2. Okay, now I can say the first equation as 9x minus 10y is equal to minus 2. Okay, same as do for second equation. This becomes 2x plus 3y by 6 is equal to 13 by 6. 6 on both sides can be cancelled out. Now we'll get the second equation as 2x plus 3y is equal to 13 is equation number 2. Okay, now using substitution method we are going to solve. So what the second is smaller numbers, so I will use the second equation. So I will get 2x is equal to 13 minus 3y, or x value I can say it is 13 minus 3y by 2. Okay, now use this in the first equation. So it becomes 9 into 13 minus 3y by 2 minus 10y is equal to minus 12. So if we take LCM, this becomes 9 3 9 27 2 9 1 9 1 9 10 11 1 1 2 minus 27y minus 20y is equal to, if I take 2 to the other side, becomes 12 2 is a 24. Miss the page. Okay, here it is. Okay, till here I have written. So let's see the next part. It is 1112 minus 47y. 112 minus 47y is equal to, what is answer? Minus 24. So I can say minus 47y is equal to minus 112 minus 24. So minus 47y is equal to 6, 3 minus 136. Okay, I think there is some calculation mistake. Let's cross check. 5x by 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 is equal to minus 2. 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 equal to minus 2. X by 3 plus y by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. X by 2 plus y by 3 is equal to 6. Okay, question we have written right. 3 3s are 9 minus 10y is equal to 6 2 is a 12. Okay, here we made a mistake. Okay, I wrote it here. Fine. 9x minus 10y is equal to minus 12. Okay, second equation, 2x plus 3y by 6 is equal to 13 by 6. 6 is cancelled, so 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. Okay. So x here I got it as 13 minus 3y by 2. So 9 into 13 minus 3y by 2 minus 10y is equal to minus 12. So this becomes 13 into 9 and 3 is 27, 2, 9 minus 10, 10, 11 minus 27y minus 10y is equal to minus 24 minus 47y 112 minus 47y is equal to minus 24. So minus 24 to the other side, it moves to that side. Okay, getting the y value as a fraction. Let me just cross check if it is fine or not, or else I'll just redo it. Just a minute. Somewhere here we made some mistake. Let's redo this part again from here. Let me just correct it. X minus 10y equal to minus 12 is fine. 2x plus 3y equal to 13 is also okay. So using second equation, I'm substituting in the first, I'm getting the x value and substituting the first equation. So x value 2x is equal to 13 minus 3y. So x is equal to 13 minus 3y by 2. Okay, till here is fine. So let's substitute x value in the first equation. So this becomes 9 into 13 minus 3y by 2 minus 10y is equal to minus 12. So here if I take multiplication, it becomes 9 into 13 minus 27y minus 20y is equal to minus 12. So this becomes 9, 13 nines 117 minus 47y is equal to minus 12. So minus 47y is equal to minus 12 minus 117. Getting as minus 129. Wait, it is 12 to is 24. Yes, now I'm getting it. So this way calculation mistake should not be case. It is 24 and this is 24 and this is minus 24 minus 117. Now we are getting it as minus 141. So mostly it will be fraction numbers only. So somewhere if you are getting in another digit, make sure to cross check. Okay. Now I got y value as 3. Substitute in the first x value equation, which is x is equal to 13 minus 3y, which is 3 by 2. So x becomes 13 minus 9 by 2. 13 minus 9 is 4. 4 by 2 is 2. So the x and y values are 2, 3. Okay, so this part is done. Let's move to the another homework question. Okay. We have one substitution homework. What is the question? The larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. Find the sum. So the hint I have provided you, two supplementary angles means x plus y, that is sum of both the angles should be equal to 180. The second equation is the larger of two exceeds the smaller by 18. So y is equal to, if I consider y as a larger, then it exceeds x by 18 degrees. Okay, we have both the equations. So I can say x minus y is equal to minus 18 if I move 18 to left side and y to the other side. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. I'll substitute this value, that y value I will already have in the first equation. If I substitute, then this becomes x plus 18 plus x is equal to 180. So 18 plus 2x is equal to 180. So I can say 2x is equal to 180 minus 18. So 2x is equal to 162. X value becomes 81. If x is 81, I can directly say y value is 180 minus 81. So y value is 159. Oh no, 99. Y value is 99. X value is 81. This is easy question. Okay. Let's continue our next questions. Okay, we have one more substitution question. The fraction becomes 9 by 11. So you have to first step, let fraction is x by y. Okay, fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. So simply it is x plus 2 by y plus 2 is equal to 9 by 11. Okay, and if 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, the equation becomes 5 by 6. So we have x plus 3 by y plus 3 is equal to 5 by 6. So take just cross multiplication. 11x plus 22 is equal to 9y plus 18. I can also say 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4 is the first equation. Similar, let's do for second. 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15. So 6x minus 5y, I can write it as minus 3. So this is equation number 2. So write both equations again. 11x minus 9y is equal to how much? Minus 4. Second equation, 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. So if anyone having any doubts, please mention in the chat section. I'll just mention the same. Anyone having queries, kindly mention here. Okay, so let's continue. So I want one, okay, I will use this equation. X I can write it as minus 3 plus 5y by 6. I will substitute this in the first equation. This becomes 11 into 5y minus 3 by 6 minus 9y is equal to minus 4. 11 5 is 55y minus 33 minus 6 9 is 54y is equal to 6 4 is 24. Okay, 54 minus 50, okay, simply y minus 33 is equal to minus 24, or y is equal to 33 minus 24, which is nothing but 9. So got the y value, which is 9. Substitute y value here. I will get x is equal to minus 3 plus 5 into 9 by 6. So x is equal to minus 3 plus 45, which is 42 by 6, which is nothing but 7. Therefore fraction is equal to x by y, which is 7 by 9. Okay, let's see in the next homework question. This is done, this is done. Okay, now we got to the elimination, which is the last exercise. Let's try to solve faster now. Okay, we have a homework question here. Solve the following line of equations using elimination method and substitution method, but I will solve only using elimination because substitution we already covered for so many questions. Okay, I'll take one empty page and let's solve it. Okay. X by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. X by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. What is the second equation? X minus y by 3 is equal to 3. X minus y by 3 is equal to 3. Okay, just make it simpler by taking LCM. This becomes 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6. Second equation is 3x minus y is equal to 9. How I taken? Just taken LCM on both sides. Okay, so simply I can say x coefficients in both are same. So simply I will do substitution, subtraction to eliminate x variable, minus plus minus. So this to get cancelled. 4 plus 1 is 5y is equal to minus 6 minus 9 is minus 15. I got the y value as minus 3. Substitute in any of the equation. I will substitute here. So it becomes 3x minus of minus 3 is equal to 9. So 3x plus 3 is equal to 9. 3x is equal to 9 minus 3, which is 6. And I got the x value, which is 2. So the final answer x comma y is equal to 2 comma 3. Elimination method is very easy when compared to substitution method, because substitution method also will get a right answer, but it will be little lengthy process. Okay, because we need to substitute, get one value, and again substitute another equation to get the other value. Whereas in elimination you can eliminate faster and get one value, and then we can solve it. Okay, fine. So only two questions are left, which are 4th and 5th. Let's solve one by one. Meena went to bank to withdraw 2000. Okay, she asked the cashier to give her 50 notes and 100 notes. Okay, Meena got total 25 notes. So simply I can say x plus y is equal to 25 and total. We are considering x as 50 notes and y as 25 notes. Okay, how many types of notes? 50 and 50. Okay, so 50 notes into x plus 100 notes into y. X is an, as I mentioned, number of 100 notes and number of 50 notes. This total is 2000. To eliminate, simply I will multiply this into 50. What I will get? 50x plus 50y is equal to 25 into 5 is 25 is 125, 1250. Okay, now if I subtract, this will get cancelled out. 100 minus 50 is 50. Y is equal to, this becomes 750. 0 0 cancel. 5 ones 5. 15 is 75. So I got 100 notes is equal to 15. If 100 are 15, I can say 50 notes are nothing but 25 minus 15, which are nothing but 10. So 50 notes are 10 and 100 notes are 15. You can also cross check. 15 to 10 is 500. 100 into 15 is 150. Right, we made some mistake here. Total should be 25 notes and the total sum should be 2000. Okay, 50y plus 50x plus 100 notes should be equal to 2000. Cancel. 50y is equal to 750. 5 1 5 5 25. Y is 15. 100 notes are 15. 100 notes are 15. 50 notes should be 10. Where is the mistake? Total how many notes she received? 155 is 125. We have done subtraction. 55 is equal to 150. Y is 15. 100 notes 50. 15. Wait. It's not 150, it's 1500. So 1500 plus 500 is 2000. So answer is correct. 100 notes are 15 and 50 notes are 10. Okay, let's move to the last question from this whole chapter, which is the 5th question of this exercise. A lending library has a fixed charge for first 3 days and an additional charge for the each day after. Sarita paid 27 for a book kept for 7 days, while Sissy paid 21 for the book she paid for 5 days, when the fixed charge and the fixed. Okay, so here also starting step, let fixed charge is equal to x and variable charge, let's keep it as y, and this is depending upon the number of days and also not every day. After first 3 days only the additional charge will start. Okay, so Sarita paid how many? 27 for 7 days. 7 days I can split it as 3 plus 4. 3 is fixed and variable is for 4 days. So it will be x plus, what is the variable remaining? 4 days. 4 into variable, how much she paid? 27. Same way, what about Susie? 3 days plus total how many days? 5 days. So she will pay variable charge only for 2 days. So 2 into y is equal to 21. So simply subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2y. 2y is equal to 27 minus 21 is 6. So y is equal to 6 by 2, which is 3. So variable is 3. Substitute in end of the equation. First substitute in second equation. 2 into 3 is equal to 21. So x is equal to 21 minus 6, which is 15. Therefore, here I'll write fixed charge is equal to 15 and variable charge, that is for each day after 3 days count, is equal to 3. Okay, and also cross check. 15 plus 3 into 4, 15 plus 12 is 27. 15 plus 2 into 6 is 21. Hence, it is correct. Okay, so in this way, the whole chapter has been done. So, all parts, that is remaining questions 1 to 5, I have kept in description. Okay, so do check and let me know if you have any doubts, and thanks for watching. So in this way we have completed chapter 3, which is pair of linear equations in two variables. So tomorrow we are going to start a new chapter of science, two variables, which is light, reflection and refraction. Okay. So I'll also mention tomorrow we are going to start a new chapter of science, which is nothing but physics first chapter, light, reflection and refraction. Okay, so we'll be having a live session tomorrow at 10 a.m. 10 I can't guarantee, at least by 11 a.m. I'll try to start a live session. Okay, so make sure you subscribe and enable notifications so that you get notification for this video. Thank you.